our next assignment, we're going to be focusing on something called a social issue. In this video, we'll talk about what a social issue is, we'll look at a few artists that use social issues in their artwork, and we'll also go over a few other terms that will help you guys get started on your pieces. A social issue is a problem that influences or impacts a significant number of people within a society. Here you can see we have several different examples of social issues. But these are not all that exist. There are thousands of social issues out there, including what's going on today in our world with the coronavirus pandemic. Each one of these social issues impacts or influences a significant number of people, sometimes the entire world. These impacts can be either negative or positive. Take, for example, war. War has many negative impacts, including casualties and the destruction of societies. However, it can also have positives, including freedom and boosting the economy. Many artists will use social issues that they feel passionately about and highlight them within their artwork. Here are two modern artists that do the same. The artist on the left you can see is focusing on air pollution. You can tell by what's happening in the picture. There are no words telling you what's going on, but the images tell the story themselves. The artist on the right is focusing on the social issue of addiction. More specifically, addiction to technology and our phones, and how it's affecting our culture and how we go about our daily lives. These artists were able to depict their social issues using something called a symbol, which is an image or picture that represents a concept or an idea. So let's take that turkey in the middle. A turkey could simply represent hunting, or animals, or even good old-fashioned Thanksgiving. Here are some student examples of social issue drawings. Let's look at the one on the left. As you can see, this artist used many different symbols to represent her idea of pollution. More specifically, pollution to beaches and the wildlife. You can see she has garbage all over the beach, all over the water. We have dark clouds in the background and a dirty city to boot. You can see also how the trash is affecting the animals. Look at the poor turtle being strangled. All of these symbols are telling the story of pollution and its effects. There are no words being used. For this project, you guys will all be focusing on a social issue that has some sort of meaning to you. If you don't feel strongly about pollution, don't choose pollution. If you love animals, you may want to look into animal rights, but everyone's going to choose a social issue that has some sort of significant meaning to them. In addition to using symbols to help depict your social issue, you're also going to want to think about that word composition. We looked at this word for our last project, but if you remember, it's all about the arrangement or organization of the elements of art to create your piece of art. So you want to figure out where you're going to put those symbols and how are those symbols going to effectively portray your social issue. Lastly, you want to think about your craftsmanship for this project. Craftsmanship is all about the quality of design and work shown in an artwork made by hand. In the picture, we have three different kinds of craftsmanship shown. On the left, we have poor craftsmanship. Very messy, very sloppy, looks like my 3-year-old did it in about 2 minutes. In the middle, we have medium craftsmanship, which is okay, but could still be a lot better. And then on the right side, we have quality craftsmanship, which shows that the artist was really taking their time, they were using proper techniques, and they made it look as good as they possibly can. Quality craftsmanship is what we all want to be striving for on this project and every project we do. So we want to make sure that we're taking our time and doing our absolute best, using the best techniques we possibly can.